Morning, everybody. Mike Nemec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments for Friday, January 15th. Well, it's the end of the week of the second week of the new year. Overnight, we saw where corn and wheat prices kind of came back from having slight losses. They're up around 1 cent right now, but the bean market's still on the defensive. We got bean prices down roughly a nickel, meal down $1.50 to $3, and the soybean oil down around 15 to 20 points. Yesterday was the last trading day for the January contracts, and the beans and meal oil, it kind of went off on a sloppy side. Crushing margins real cheap, down to around 24 cents. And overnight we saw some meal deliveries for the first time. So I think that's kind of weighing on the soy complex, keeping it under wraps here early this morning. In conjunction with the macro issues in here as well, foreign stock markets, foreign currencies, crude oil prices, all on the defensive. Our stock market might open on the defensive. I think that's just limiting buying interest in general. Later on this morning, we'll have a NOPA crush report coming on out. It'll be of interest to the trade in the sense that crushing margins, as I mentioned, have been on the demise. We'll see what type of number we get, and we'll try and look forward and see if the year-to-date estimate that the USDA is using is doable, considering where the crushing margins are. After the close, we'll get a commitment of traders report. That has been somewhat of a highlight the day after trading here of late. We still have the trade sizable net shorts in the wheat, corn, beans, meal, and modest to sizable net longs in the oil. So we'll take some note on that. Perhaps they'll go have some initial trade action on Sunday night, Monday on that factor. Otherwise, we're continuing to watch South American weather. And I think that in the coming weeks, the trade's going to want to see some more rain coming into central southern Brazil and southern and in Argentina, and less rain in northern Brazil, somewhat of an opposite of what we had going on forward. So obviously South America remains a feature for the trade here as well. Other than that, we're just basically sideways in here, range-bound trade for corn, wheat, and soybeans, and in the near future, that looks to continue. Once again, these are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.